Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the late start today. Had a little emergency this morning, but we're back here now. So I'm tracking this rebound that we just had. I don't think we're going to go too far up. It looks like perhaps we might hit the point of control here at 650, 655. I don't think we'll go much higher personally, but looks like it's just kind of chopping and ranging right now. But we'll see. Maybe this is the start of somewhat of a pump, but we're going to keep our eyes open here. We're going to keep everything on the table as of right now. All right. So this morning we kind of ran up a little bit, I see here, up to 725. And when we opened up at 9 o'clock. Looks like we dumped initially. So this is the dump down to the daily open. Dump down to the daily open. Left the overnight lows down here. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a kind of a late start here. Okay, I should have erased this one. Yeah, I kind of have a feeling we're gonna reverse from the trend line, or maybe a little higher, 650. We'll keep our eyes peeled right around that area. What's up, Josito? Yeah, man. No, dude, I broke my hand, man. I don't know if you could see that. I broke my hand this morning. I had to go to the emergency room and get a cast. So I'm here trading with my left hand. So it may not be the quickest, the fastest executions, but I'll do my best. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm okay right now. I took a little bit of I took some medicine for the pain, but I'm more like mentally. I feel like I took a big step back, dude, because I'm a very hands-on guy, dude. I do a lot with my hands. You know, I edit, I trade. I'm very handy. I'm a builder. You know, I do a lot with my hands, dude. Plus, I got daughters. You know, like I exercise every day. I do pull-ups. I do, you know, do a lot of exercise. So psychologically, it's bothering me a little bit more than physically. But I know that I'm gonna have to get surgery too, because it's broken, like not even fractured, like broken. So we'll see. Yeah, man. I hope so too, dude. I mean, I know everything happens for a reason, dude, and I'm just hoping that I find a silver lining in this as well. I mean, I'm a pretty healthy guy. I've never really had any broken bones, except for, you know, I had a little fracture once when I was rollerblading with my dog, and he got caught up in my rollerblades and I fell. It was more funny than anything else, but this one's not too funny. This was kind of next, you know, not a funny story to go along with it. So it just sucks, but it's all right. Don't want to talk about it too much, man. But I'm glad that you're here, Josito. How was your trading? Did you make any money today? How do you feel about another rejection here at 650 with the trend line? Maybe that's what I'm kind of keeping my eye on. You're doing well, and then TopStep froze, got me to lose a good amount, and that messed me up. Hey, you want to hear something crazy, bud? I didn't know TopStep. Yeah, I didn't know TopStep had a trailing drawdown on their evals. So because I was positive. I don't know, a fair good amount. I was pretty positive on my TopSteps because I had 2 red days in a row. My $2,000 trailing stop loss was hit. I don't know if you have that, because people who trade on TopStep X, I know they don't have like either a trailing stop loss or a daily loss limit. One of the two you guys don't have. But I got taken out last Friday because of the trailing drawdown. I didn't know that, so I'm gonna have to start 5 fresh TopStep accounts. I was gonna do that this morning, but obviously, you know, it couldn't really get to that. But yeah, I'm gonna start fresh, man. So I don't feel so bad, dude. Um, yeah, it kind of sucks. But you know what? Now I know. Now I know, and I'm still probably gonna go out on a limb here and probably say TopStep is probably still the best prop firm and to go with, and probably has got the quickest way to get paid. Yeah, I hope so. You know, MFF said, is it MFF? My Fund of the Future? Yeah, they said that they don't expect too much from them, but I wasn't really gonna. They weren't gonna be my number one option either. So I was thinking more like you said, TopStep maybe. Let's hopefully they do it, you know, early because I need some now instead of just hoarding them. But I got my two Tradeifys up. I'm looking for a trade here. So we'll see, brother. Keeping my eyes open here. I'm gonna be more selective with my trading. I'm gonna trade off the 3 and the 12, just because I've been noticing that with a 1 minute, I see way too much. There's way too much noise sometimes. Like if I'm at an area where I know I want to trade, and I know there should be some kind of a reversal from there, then I'll go down to the 1 minute, and I'll see if there's something happening internally. But it's just I get so much noise. Yeah, I get so much noise on the 1 minute. Crazy, dude. And when I trade off the 12 minute, like on my phone, I like to trade off the 12 minute. I do so much better. So I'm thinking that the 12 and the 3 might be a good, they might work well together. You know, when I know something's about to happen, then I'll go down to the lower time frames. But the 1 minute sometimes is too much overload. Yeah, you know what happens to me is that I tend to be very early to moves, and that's been my number one problem of all my trading that I look at. And every time I look at at my journal, my biggest problem is always that I'm early to the trade. Hold on a second, bud. Hey there. Yeah. All right, so it looks like we're having a little bit of problems right now, but I expect there to be probably a little bit more upside because we do have that point of control there. We do have point of control at 650. And what else do we have? Yeah, we've recuperated. So we've recuperated. All right. So what I always like to say is we got to make an argument for both, right? For up and a down. So this big green candle here says there was a lot of imbalances here. So we came down once, cleared all the imbalances, but then there was still liquidity here because of the VWAP. So then we came down a second time and cleared out that liquidity, and even a third time to maybe even grab some more liquidity, right? So we could come back 3 times already. Do we keep melting down? Is what I'm kind of thinking, or do we now start to see maybe a run towards the highs of the day at 725, right? So kind of have to keep our eyes open and peeled for both. Right now it looks like we're getting a pretty nasty rejection, but I don't want to take that first trade right off the rip. I'd like to see some kind of double tap maybe. Yeah, that's always a good indication. Let's see what happened here internally in the 1 minute. Did we get any absorption up there? I didn't see too much absorption, but I also see it looks like a kind of a topping candle there. Okay. Yeah, I think this might have been a stop run here. This looks like a stop run. The reason I say that is because this was a big manipulation candle. So it looks like that could have been a stop run. Almost 650. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Greg? Blackett? Oh, my dog? Luna? I'm sure. I think she's outside right now, sunbathing. Yeah, so you probably heard all of that. Thanks, Greg, man. I appreciate it. So the vertical lines that you're seeing on the screen, and thank you for asking, the vertical lines are nothing more than my CVD indicator right here, the CVD indicator. What it does is that it measures the difference in delta between buyers and sellers. And then whenever we have a divergence, it highlights that candle in a different color. And additionally, what it does is it also highlights the background. So if I were to take that out, it also highlights the background. So if you look now, sorry, I'm trying to do this with my left hand. So if you see, now it's gone, right? But the reason why I kind of like them is because it gives me one more kind of like heads up. It says, hey, heads up. Because sometimes the candle is very skinny and it looks like a doji. So what I use that for is because sometimes it's like, hey, heads up. Like there was a divergence there, pay attention there. So if I put it back on, you see them, right? And sometimes the divergences are clustered. So it makes it look like it's an even more strong area of reversing. Like see all the cluster right here? The cluster here ended up being like a good reversal sign, and it was all clusters in here. So it was a good reversing sign. So hopefully that that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know where Luna is. She's usually my good luck charm. All right, let's see what happens here. So I did take one trade today while I was on the road. I had to go to obviously see the doctor. So while I was on the road, I opened up a trade on Webull, and I took a short from here. So I took a short from here because I saw this absorption here, and I saw this kind of like flat type of movement. So I took a short, and I got all of this, but my stop loss was closer. My take profit was closer to the VWAP. So I let it come all the way back on me because I knew that it was going to have to eventually hit the VWAP. I let it come all the way back on me. And then I saw all of this, and then it ended up coming back. And I moved my take profit even further down because since it missed my take profit, I knew that the second time around, it would not only tap the VWAP, it would go past the VWAP. So I put my take profit here somewhere at 604, 605, and it hit it. And then this happened. And now I'm looking for possibly like another rejection down. So I did take one trade today, but that was on the road on my phone with a micro, which was decent. It felt good to take a win at least. All right, we may have to look for, I may have to be looking for this short pretty soon here. It's looking pretty good. So I might be interested in taking a short off of like, what did we hit? We hit 650. So anything above 640 might be a decent opportunity here. Let me see if I can move this up. So anything from like 645 and above would be nice. It would make for a cheap trade. Let's see if we can get that. It's 3 o'clock now, so we're technically in power hour. And I would expect to get 640. I would expect to get maybe a little bit more. Let's try for 40. 600. Yeah, let's try that. I may have a hard time moving this stuff up. I'm not a lefty. We'll see what happens here, guys. It's just an idea. If we come up into our zone, I'll be happy. Greg, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I've never seen your name on the chat, so welcome if this is your first time. What'd you guys think of that Tyson fight? What a joke that was, right? I don't know if you guys tuned in. Hostile hamster. Oh, I got you. Oh, you were the one with the hamster handle last time? Okay. If I think you had the other hamster. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back, brother. Oh my God, that's all that was marketing. That was just marketing for sure. Yeah, Tyson was going at like 50% on that fight, dude. I think what happened is Jake probably called Mike and said, "Hey, I got a great idea. Let's have a fight. I won't hurt you. You won't hurt me. We'll hype it up like we're gonna kill each other, and then we just dance around a little bit, and then yeah, we'll make a lot of money." And Tyson was probably like, "Man, that sounds great." That's my Tyson impersonation. So I think we all got like the WWE treatment, right? WWF from back in the day. We got the WWE treatment where Hulk Hogan and Macho Man and everybody went after each other. I think that's probably what happened. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. Kind of interested in seeing what happens here. Yeah, it's exactly what it looked like. There's a lot of conspiracies floating around right now on social media, so who knows what we could believe, right? You know what? The best fight of the night though was the girls, man. Those girls were savages. Those girls put on a fight. They put on a real good fight. Round by round action, it was transpired, and you can see that there was an agreement not to go too heavy. Yeah, I could see that, man. Because I mean, Tyson, for being 58 years old, I'll be honest, he could inflict some real damage. Like the guy would hurt Jake if you would connect with Jake the way that Tyson hits. And everybody who fought Tyson that was commenting said, yeah, like you don't lose, like even if you're 58, like this, that's the last thing to go. You don't lose your power like that. Tyson's a very powerful man, man. You saw him in his training, like he was hurting people in his training. So it's you know what, at his age, I'm sure it was like the best thing for him. He's like, you know what, let me put on a show. It wasn't a title fight or anything like that. It was more like just like a exhibition match, in my opinion. The Mexicans put on a great fight too, man. Those guys were really rocking too. Yeah, the Mexic. I didn't watch the first fight. I was doing stuff and here at the house, but the Mexicans and the girls put on was enough for me, man. It was really enough for me. I'm gonna try this one real quick, guys,
Order
and
filled.
see what I get here. Hopefully, I get a couple points out of it. Looks kind of good. It looks kind of good, but at the same time, I'm cautious here. Mexico put on a really good fight. I might take one here. All right, so we got one. We got a short here from 640. A short from 640. I'm gonna take one off at 634. Let's see what happens at that point. And then, and if we do hit that, then I'll lower my stop loss a little bit. Yeah, those Mexicans can scrap, man. You don't want to beef with Mexican boxers. Like I would like to see if Jake Paul calls himself a true boxer. Like I like to see him fight Ryan Garcia or like Canelo, even though Canelo's also semi-retired. There's a lot of better boxers out there than Mike Tyson or these UFC fighters he's been turning into boxers. Yeah. Yeah, that was very deceptive, man. Great marketing for sure. The marketing was on point. Even when Tyson smacked the hell out of Jake the night before, like like that looked good, man. That was good. I mean, Jake didn't look mad though. Jake just saw money signs. That's the thing. Jake didn't even look upset. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that was great. Yeah, good job, Mike. The smack worked perfectly." I just hate. I feel like I was duped a little bit because I wanted to see a little bit of old school Tyson action, and especially being with a cocky guy like Jake Paul. Not that I dislike him or anything. I think he's great at what he does, but he just had a real cocky attitude. I was like, this kid needs to be humbled. What's real? Yeah, we don't know what's real anymore. Yeah, it depends who you ask. You get 10 different answers. We live in the age of information, and sometimes you get so many different angles and so many different points of view that you don't even know what to believe, right? Oh, yeah. Hopefully, we get this little drop here. At least, I think we'll get a little drop at least back down to the 600s. We'll see. Hoping we do. But if this market wants higher, then we will reevaluate that as well. I would like to see the rematch of those girls, though, man. They're supposed to have like a round three. I think, to be honest with you, I could have sworn that the Puerto Rican girl was going to win. I could have sworn she was going to win because she threw out way more punches and landed more punches than the Irish girl. But they gave it to the Irish girl. I don't know if there's like kind of like favoritism for the reigning champ, if that's how boxing works. But I thought that was I didn't think that was too good, man. I didn't think that was good at all. I think that was at worst. I think it should have been like a tie. Okay, this might be a little bit of a sweep here, a little bit of a liquidity sweep. So I'm not too worried if we get stopped out. It's okay. Doesn't mean the idea has been kind of scrapped, but I feel like this could be a little bit of liquidity sweep before dropping down. But like I said, this could also want higher. Market could want higher. All right, so now we're getting a little bit of absorption on the 3 minute to the downside. So we're gonna hope this, we continue seeing a little more of that. Again, I think I might have been a little bit too early to the reversal here, but I saw something I liked and I took it. So I am trading off the 3 minute, so at least I'm not super early, but I am a little bit early still. Looks like this last wick could have been a good place to enter if I was not in the trade already. CVD does look like it wants to go higher. not gonna lie, we have positive delta rising, and we also have negative delta rising towards the upside though. So we could get a pop here. I could get taken out in this candle or the next. Kind of looks that way, but they may drop it real quick before going higher. Oh no, they took me out. Took me out, those bastards. We'll see what happens next. We'll be patient here. Looks like the price does want to go a little bit higher, maybe to the point of control at 656, or quite possibly maybe the highs here at 667. Looks like it almost like it's curling right now. If you guys see that, it wants to kind of curl this way. So keeping my eyes open for this area here at 655 all the way up to 670 almost. 655 to 670. Excuse me. So a long time ago, I tied my right hand. Well, I didn't tie it, but I put my right hand behind my back, and I played basketball only with my left hand to try to work on my left hand because I had no left at all. And it worked. I got a lot better with my left hand. I started doing nothing but taking left-handed layups, left-handed dribbling. I can't shoot with my left hand. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, but I used to love basketball. I love basketball big time. So I'm hoping I can get really good with my left hand here on the mouse because it's not been the easiest thing to get used to. Does she want to reverse now? Is this where she reverses? This could be where she wants to reverse. Had a pretty nasty wick there on the 3-minute. See if we start getting some divergences now. CVD is still looking like it wants to curl up though. CVD is looking like it wants to go up. So we could see a pop. I'm thinking it's possible that we could get a pop as well. So let's look at that idea. Like where would a long make sense from? At 3:15 in the afternoon, 3:16 in the afternoon. Looks like we've had some areas down here that have been respected. You know, will these be respected again? These areas down here. Although price looks like it has been hitting a little bit of a brick wall. Could be a rollover. You know, does it respect this level? $632. All right, so let's take a look at this kind of like a rollover right now, right? We have a little bit of a rollover. We have topping candles. They look very toppish. And this last candle took the liquidity, swept the liquidity from all the previous candles. So if we are going to go down, now seems like a pretty good time for it to start, looking for the downside or start looking for an entry. What's up, Lefta? Jake's circus continues. Yeah, man. That was one hell of a WWE fight. His brother, typical. His brother's in the WWE, right? And he's kind of doing the same thing out of boxing. There's a lot of real boxers out there who think a guy's making a mockery out of the sport. He's not really helping the sport much. It's definitely, the verdict is out on that one, right? Nah, this is not a new schedule, Crown. I broke my hand this morning, dude. I had to go to the emergency room to get a cast. So I'm just here now, man. I'm sorry if you guys are catching me late now. Hope you guys did okay today, dude. I know you guys wait for my stream to take all your trades, but maybe you shouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. You guys are just looking for my stream so you can fade me. Every trade I take, you guys take the opposite one. You make all your money. Nvidia doesn't want to let that down. It is ripping. So Nvidia reports today or on the 20th? I think Nvidia reports on the 20th, right? Let me look at that. Nvidia reports on the 20th. So it's ripping today, huh? It's ripping, you say. Oh, yeah. I'll give you guys the schedule. Yeah, it's on the 20th. I broke my hand, dude, this morning. To be honest with you guys, man, it's kind of silly. The car door, when my daughter closed the door this morning on going to school, she closed it on my hand, and yeah, I broke the long bone here in my hand. I was really hoping it was just dislocated, but no such luck, guys. I was in the emergency room until like noon, and then I had to go do some things for a couple of my real estate properties, and then I just got a really late start. But I didn't want the day to go by without checking in with you guys. I posted on Discord that I wasn't going to be streaming this morning. So if you guys haven't, added that or put Discord on your phone or added the Discord link, I'll grab it here and I'll post it for you guys. She's okay, man. She knows it's not her fault. Well, obviously. She knows it's not her fault. So, we're just, it's going to be a little bit of a long road because I do have to get surgery for it. And, they know that, these types of things happen, dude. Everybody gets hurt. I mean, no, it wasn't intentional. And, yeah, she was sad about it at the moment. But, everything happens. And hopefully I was telling, I was telling Josito this morning or earlier, just a little while ago, that I'll find a silver lining in this. There's always something good. Maybe I'll get really good at trading with my left hand so that I could trade with my left and my right at the same time on two different computers. So I won't need a copy trader anymore. Maybe I could do something like that. I'll be ambidextrous when it comes to trading. Yeah, so just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on that, and then, hopefully we make some money today, make us feel better. Yeah, they're going to put a metal part in it. That's what they said. They're going to put a little metal sprocket thing. So I'll be a bionic trader. Maybe I should trade and change the name from Smooth Trader to Bionic Trader. The $6 million man. All right, looks like we're getting a little absorption, but I think we got a stop run. I think this was the stop run right here. This candle was a stop run. I think right now we're going to go higher. That's kind of what it looks like. Okay. I'm not going to take it because I'm looking to take I'm more believing in the shorts. So if it does go higher, I'm thinking it's only going to go higher to like maybe these areas. If it does break out, then I'll be convinced that it's no longer bearish. But as of right now, I still feel bearish. Josito says, I'm going to need more arms. You're going to need more arms to copy trade, yeah. All right, we're getting a little absorption on the 3 minutes, so I'm going to keep my eye on it at these levels, even though I was looking for just a little bit higher. I'm going to keep my eye on it, see what starts happening. Because to me, this was like a liquidity run. This candle right here was more like a liquidity run, and I think it wants higher. Hold on, guys. Okay. I was seeing the absorption in this candle, guys. I was seeing the absorption there. One more time. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is looking a little toppy right here. Looking a little toppy. Ain't gonna lie, it's looking a little toppy, especially with this doji candle that we got here. It's looking kind of weak. I'm gonna hold on tight here and see what happens, what transpires. We may get one final pump. Nasty choppiness though. It's the kind of market that'll rip everyone's stop losses, make you think that you're wrong no matter what direction you go in. So you gotta have a little bit of conviction before you take these trades. You gotta have a little conviction because you might be sitting in it for a minute. All right, let's take a look here. How did you guys do today? Anybody take any trades? You guys up on the day? Are you guys green? I hope you guys are green. Two L's? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. It's this Monday morning weather, dude. It's a little gloomy today. I think that has a lot to do with everything in general. Here in Florida, at least, it's a little gloomy. Hopefully it's sunny where you guys are. CVD's looking like it wants to go higher here on a 3-minute if you guys look. The only thing we might get is like a quick liquidity flush, but it looks like this market wants to go higher. Kind of looks that way. You trading NQ today, Crown, or did you trade gold or something else? NQ then ES? Okay. Did you just mistime it, or were you wrong on the direction altogether? NQ was too early? You were too early? Yeah, that happens, man. I was just talking to Josito about that earlier. I was telling him that keeping the 3 minute on my charts as my smaller time frame, because the 1 minute just has so much noise, and I go in too early. It's my biggest problem, is being too early to the move. So right now it looks like this market wants higher, 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 because we're getting all these bullish divergences. We're getting CVD wanting to creep up, as you can see all the way down in here. CVD is just going higher and higher and higher. We see the divergences with buyers trying to outpower the sellers. Are they going to run out of steam and then plow down, or are they going to run this all the way to these highs here at 670, or maybe highs of the day at 724? You know, either one is possible. Nvidia's still crazy, huh? Let's take a look at that. Nvidia's going nuts, Josito's saying. Oh, it's probably making a sick recovery, huh? Yeah, it looks like it was down big. Could be running out of steam though, because a lot of these candles that we're seeing right now are manipulation candles, the high volume candles. Let's see where it may want to stop. Oh, so the daily, so it tanked. The daily opens at 142 and it tanked. Looks like it's reaching for that daily open again. Yeah, I think that's maybe the next logical spot where it might stop. Good call. Really happy to see what XRP did over the weekend, guys. That was nice to see. Said Bitcoin's up a bit, ETH is up a bit. Everything looks like it's doing pretty good. That 1 hour still has some imbalances down here. So I'm kind of thinking that, you know, we might still get that move down. Nvidia did recover pretty good. Went in on the 5 minute. Smart man. Smart man. So we got about 30 minutes left in the trading day. Twelve's telling me it's topping. The 3 minutes telling me that it still might have a chance to make one more run up. It's kind of what I'm reading here with the CVD, guys. It's kind of what I'm seeing. So I'm expecting this red candle here to probably drop down to about 632, 631, 632. Drop down about that. Test this level one more time, and then pop up and possibly test these highs here at 660, 670. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, here she comes to 632. We'll see if that'll hold. Yeah, looks like manipulation. All right, let's check the level. If 632 doesn't hold, it's possible that the trend line could hold at like 624. So we'll see how both of those end up. Then once we've broken structure, then we really want to start looking for that possible short entry. All right, so far it looks like 631 might be holding.
Order
Try to take
filled.
that small little trade in here. Let's see. Risking, looks like 7. Risking 7, and I have way too much. Sorry guys, left-handed, you know, my left-handed skills are not there yet. Keep our fingers crossed for this one. We're already down 1 today. We wouldn't want to be down a second. Once we get up to about 400, then I'll see about taking, breaking even. Oh, 400 is pretty close to take profit anyway. Is it possible that's all she had? Is it possible that's all she wants to give us? It's very possible. These last two 12-minute candles look very toppy. That could have been it. Let's see. Give her a minute here. We'll give her a minute here. If she does start to pick up the steam here, then we might add to it. Looks like she's done for. Is she done for? Or are you going to pick up the steam here? Yeah, it looks like she's done. She's done.
Stop filled.
Yeah, good try, good try. Good try. Good try. That might have been it. Could have been it. We'll give her a minute. Call me crazy, guys, but I think she wants to go a little higher. But 12-minute candles might see something different. These 12 minutes are very undecided here. Look like they want to roll over for sure. But I think they have one more pump left in them.
Order filled.
And this one's going to be very tight because if I'm wrong, it shouldn't go any lower than where it was before. But if I'm right, then looks like I'm wrong though here. Yeah, she's wrong.
Stop filled.
Okay, that's all right. Looks like she's going to go lower. It was a very tight stop. So either she wants the trend line or she's done altogether and she just wants to go lower. Pretty sure these candles are going to get recovered here first before it does anything. Call me crazy. Very interesting here. Interesting stuff that's going on, huh? It may want that trend line. I think it does want that trend line before making any decision. Or maybe even tap the view up again. Come on, baby. What you gonna do? You going up? You going down? You going sideways? You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes until the, or 9 minutes until the MOC. So, what are you gonna do? Trading day is almost over for us. I think it's gonna probably just sit tight, maybe just kind of range until 350.
Order
Try
filled.
one last time here for that last long. It's pretty tight. Risking 5. I'm really thinking that we're gonna get a little bit higher here. My dreams might get crushed though. All right, guys, keep those fingers crossed. Now I think I'll be done. I'll be done trading for the day because 350 is right around the corner and things start getting pretty wacky at 350. I believe in this one last pump here. I believe in one more pump just because that's what I'm reading. And 660, I'll take another one at 660 if I can get one at 660. Oops. Another one at 670. Alright, so we're up a tad bit here. See if we can't get these 3 hits, guys. NVIDIA, I hope she's still crushing. Oh, I'm sorry about that stupid phone. Sorry about that. Hopefully NVIDIA's still doing that run up. Then we could... yeah, I don't know why those things pop up there. 631. Once we're at like 600, I think once we're up at 600 in profit, we'll go to break even. No, NVIDIA came back to V-shape. NVIDIA's still crazy up. Okay, good. I hope we keep getting some crazy up here on the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq composite. Keep our fingers crossed. If not, then we're just being market makers again, providing liquidity. All right, so I only have 2 points of risk right now. Hoping that this thing does kind of pop here. Got 4 minutes left into MOC. 4 minutes left. Hopefully by then we can go completely risk off. Looks like we're almost there now. Is third time the charm? Is third time the charm, guys? Is third time the charm? Okay, we're pretty good. Just a little more, and then we'll go to break even. She's coming back for more stop runs. Coming back for more stop runs, girl. Are you doing that to us? Are you doing that to us? Should have added there. Maybe it's not too late. Yeah, I think she's coming back for the stops. Probably mine too. Hopefully she spares me. Will you spare me, NQ? Or are you going to be heartless? Heartless Okay. Let's see if we can get some more out of her. All right. In my opinion, if she goes any lower now, it's most likely because she's going to be dumping. So I'll go to break even now. Plus we're at 600 anyway. So we'll see if we can start hitting some of these TPs. First TP is at 653. Let's see if we can get that one before any craziness happens, because before then our stop loss is going to move. Thank you guys for tuning into the afternoon session. Thank you for the likes too. I appreciate that. Hoping that we get this price up here to 653.75. 653.75. That's what we're hoping for. We got the hopium. Hopium is strong at 350. 3 o'clock, 3:50 in the afternoon. Anyone who's still trading is definitely smoking hopium. Straight out of the bong. One more minute left, not even, probably like 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left until we get the MOC. Hoping it goes higher because it's the way it looks right now. If we go lower though, we'll be taken out and that'll suck. But if we do go higher, I'll hit at least one of my TPs. 15 seconds left until the killer bots come out. Definitely hoping that we get a little higher here. But if we don't, we're safe. We're protected. Triple protected for all 3 contracts. Oh no!
Stop
She
filled.
took us out. She's a bastard. Alright, so we're out of all our positions. We're out of all our positions. And, oh, did I get slippage on that? Wow, that was disgusting slippage. That was literally the most disgusting slippage I've ever seen in my life. I think that cost me like 400 bucks. Yeah, that was disgusting. Wow. They got me good. They got me really good. They got me really, really good. That was pretty bad. Trying to see how much they got me for in slippage there, because that was very, very uncalled for. It happens. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? We'll make it up another day. This market was not friendly today at all. So much more downside. Just getting that bearish absorption coming in. She's going to take the VWAP now. That's what it looks like she wants. That was a very well-crafted trade I had laid out there too. Took a lot of brain power to set that up. Just so they could slip me to hell. They got me good. You got me really, really good. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure how much they slipped me. I'm just saying that because I didn't see my P&L down that bad before until after that trade. Looks like we were going in the right direction for a while. Maybe we should have just taken the profit where we were. It happens. It sure does happen. There goes the VWAP. That's what she wanted. Yeah, so I picked the wrong direction there. And that was totally wrong. I mean, I wanted down, but I thought I was going to go much higher first. I originally did want down, as you guys saw from my first few trades. But look at this. What does she do now? She kind of just blew her load on us right now. What does she do here at the VWAP? She goes more down. TopStep again, not taking orders. Yeah, this wasn't TopStep though. This was Tradeify. I know TopStep does slip you pretty bad. These are my Tradeify. This is one of my Tradeify accounts. Could be seeing a bounce from here. The only reason I say that is because we have the VWAP and the trend line. Could be seeing a bounce. And we had a manipulation to the downside. Ooh,
Order
too late.
filled.
Too late. I took that way too late. But it looks like we're still up some. Alright, I'm going to go to break even order just because it's late in the day. There we go. You know, if we get those 3 contracts that hit at 660, I think we'll be broken even. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I'm actually not sure we'll get there. We are seeing a little resistance here at the. We are seeing a little resistance at the EMAs on the 3-minute. If we break through here with some volume, then maybe we see 660. Actually, no, 660 is 40 points, so that would give us 1,200 up on the day. Never mind. And it looks like we're going down. And it looks like we're still going down. Come on, baby, you need to go up. Up, I tell you, up. Not down. All right, looks like we're gonna get stopped out here, guys. Perhaps. I was hoping for a clean run to the high of 660 just because it is end of day. See if we can get those kind of really big moves. Looks like we're wrong here though. Yeah, looks like it's going down. Talk about playing with your emotions, huh? Playing with our emotions here. A wick in a dream. Or a tick in a dream, I should say. Yeah, she's done with us. Girl, will you make up your mind? Are you going to take us out? Or are you going to give us something?
Stop filled.
Alright, she's out. She's got me out. Yeah, we tried. We tried, guys. We tried. If we just taken the profits on those small moves, we would have been fine. I just never take them. Looks like now she wants to pump. Is it now when you pump? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, your TopStep's not working? Is not taking any of your orders? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Josito. I mean, maybe you hit your daily loss limit. Did you check that? Yeah, it looks like she just came to tick us out, guys, and run without us. The audacity of her. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock, so looks like she is gonna be done here. All right, guys. So maybe we'll have some better luck tomorrow. Today was not the best of trades that I had here. Should have kept my original plan of taking this short. All right, no worries though. No worries. Tomorrow's another day. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Let me get you guys out of here. Safe trading, guys, if you're gonna keep going. Take care.